What's up, guys? It's a girl Faith or Brandy. First of all, kindly make sure you subscribe to my channel, and I really appreciate because you guys have always been with me. You guys have supported me, and I'm 500 subscribers, guys, and I'm really praying we go up to 1,000. We move as we keep on increasing, guys, the number of subscribers. First of all, I really want to say thank you to, all my followers, because man, even after the trolls, I'm still gaining subscribers. I don't know what to say, because sometimes we go through something that you never knew it was going to put you as a bad image outside. But all in all, we thank God, and I really appreciate for each and every person who said a negative or positive comment. You have freedom of speech, so you're allowed to say whatever you feel like. So guys, I'm here to to address what really happened. And I was just looking at some comments, and I'm like, really? Okay. I know I've been trolled before because of Uncle Mo, and this is another trolling just because of one misunderstanding or the other. And I respect each and everyone's feelings. I'm going to say what clearly happened. I'm not saying this for pity, neither am I saying this for someone to be like, oh Brandy, you're right, oh Brandy, you're wrong. And I've been watching and listening everything. I was so busy I couldn't really respond this urgently, or I couldn't really talk about it immediately because I had some errands to do, and finding time to do this video, I'm doing it late. It's 10:30, almost 11 at night here in Kenya. I came back in Mombasa because I'm in my home. I'm in Mombasa. Yeah. So I'm going to talk about this, the truth that I know for myself, the truth of how it was. So it was one evening, a friend of mine called me. She sells clothes, and she's really a good friend of mine because she's a fashion designer. She called me and told me, Brandy, I would really want you to come and do an interview of someone that is good. He's doing YouTube. He has a YouTube channel. And I was like, well, okay, you're my friend and you're my close friend, and I don't usually like letting down my close friends, because these are people that sometimes you work with, sometimes they hear your feelings out. So when she told me that, I told her, okay, what's the name of the person, because I know a lot of YouTubers, so that in case it's a person that I don't know, I can be able to know what I can do, or the kind of research I can have. And upon that conversation, she said, yeah, the guy's name is King of Traveler, and yeah, so if you can have an interview with him, it will be good. He travels around the world. And I was like, oh, okay, fine, that would be a nice interview, no problem, because if someone is traveling around, and I can do that for some media, but not on the TV, because on the TV I have to schedule my days that I do my own presentation as a host. So, of which it was an urgent thing, and if I'm being requested to show up the next day, I cannot go and shoot that on the TV, because most of the things we do recorded show. If you do a live show, it's sometimes maybe just once in a while, if we get something that, or if we get an artist, or my boss wants me to do a live show. So, because most of the shows we do on TV are recorded, and most of them are just about music, So I told the lady, it's all right, no problem. Then she gave me the phone to talk to him, whereby I now talked to King of Traveler. And he told me, we talked, said, hey, I'm Faith Brandy. Yeah, I have Sour Media, but Sour Media, I've employed people who are working on it now because I have a lot of things on my plate. And I told him, yeah, aside from that, I'm a reactor. I used to be a reactor, but I really used to react well on this family, Mara's family, because they are good people. These are people that I've always worked with. Then he was like, yeah, that's nice. And man, he told me what happened between them and Marwa. And I was like, that is not on the phone call before we met. Then I told him, yeah, we'll talk more about tomorrow when the interview was now. So the interview that I put on Sour Media, it was 2 days. I did that interview 2 days, then I posted it after 2 days. Like I did it today, after 2 days, then I posted it. So upon us talking, I never did the research because we talked late. And the next day in the morning, I had some work to do. I was having a meeting. And I couldn't really skip the meeting because multitasking, I have a baby, I have a meeting here and there, I have again to, meet him for the interview. So actually, I never even really did research of King of Traveler. I've never, ever even gone through his page channel. I went through his page channel after now I saw things were not easy online, and that is not a big deal. I mean, if he had already told me I'm not in good terms with Marwa, like I really want to make peace between me and this family. And I told him it's okay, because me, I know Marwa has a clean heart, and I know Marwa is a forgiving person, and I know Marwa, I've never ever seen Marwa being a difficult person in an aspect of whereby being abusive. I have never ever seen that. So the way I've always known Marwa he's always a calm person. That is what I've always known. So I really never wanted to bring sort of complications. So after us talking, the next day I did an interview with him. In fact, I was late with an hour because the meeting that I was holding in the morning, it was so long, and I got late for his interview. Sorry. After us doing the interview, so there were some things that I was now getting them clear during the interview. And I mean, if you are used to doing interviews, or if you're a presenter, if someone has told you this is what he does, this is what he does, sometimes it's not a must for you to do a research. As long as you have known already, they have already told you this and this. Sometimes you don't even have time to do research for that person. But as long as you have a hint of that person or who that person is, at least you know the kind of questions to ask. So that is how the interview went, and you were done with the interview. And we, in fact, even after the interview, we never talked like, so what is this? Because in the interview, you guys could tell, I was telling him, don't worry, there's nothing that is hard. We can solve this, you can talk to Marwa, and I believe things will be fine, because Marwa is not a difficult person, because Marwa has a forgiving heart. As long as I know, if you have realized your mistakes, he can forgive you. Maybe we followed a wrong channel. That is all I can say. We followed a wrong way of forgiving, of which I wouldn't have trusted someone that I really, really trusted. All my faith, the way the way my name is Faith. I'm coming to that. So that day we never talked, because after the interview it was getting late and I had to come back home because of my baby. So when I came, we never even talked after the interview. In fact, he left and I left. So we never even talked like, this and this is no. We never really even talked like, deep so much, because the only things that after the interview we did was just thank you, this and this, things will change, just like that. So I never really even came back home and dig deep into it, because remember, I'm done with the interview, and I knew it was a small issue. Because if someone is a reactor and reacting bad, of course, I've seen how others react. Like people that have always only watched their reaction is I am Carol, Black Beauty, Modesta. I think Crook. I don't know, Crooked Man. I don't know, something like that. Those are the only people I have watched their reactions. And even if you go through my page of talking about or even defending the Maros family, those are the only people that I have reacted on their videos. Because if I knew about King of Travel, I would have maybe I would have advised him to use another way. But do I regret using the way that I used? I don't regret at all. I don't at all. So after that, no one is perfect. So I cannot say that King of Travel is bad. People open YouTube channels with different purposes, and that was the way he opened a YouTube channel. And now this person has reformed. He's somebody else. It is good to hear. It is good to listen. So after that, I came back home, and yeah, because 4 days later I was traveling. Yeah, I was traveling to Migori to go and see my mom. We had some business to do. So I called mayuguno and I asked him. I might have forgotten the day, I might have forgotten the time, but I clearly remember. I called him. That was even before I did the interview. I called him and I told him I was just saying, hi, how are you? Are you okay? Yeah, he said, I'm okay. And that was before my friend called Trudy Kitui went to, the day that my friend Trudy Kitui went to visit Ayamarwa family. And that is the day that I called mayuguno. And I might have forgotten the day, I might have forgotten the time, but I clearly remember I called him. And I told him, I'll be coming to visit you. Because I know I promised you I'll bring for you bags of cement. So I'll be coming soon. The mosquitoes, because it's late over here. I'll be coming soon. Of which it might be next week if I get a chance. And he said, sure, no problem. You're welcome. No problem. You know, you're our family and there's no problem. I told him, okay, thank you so much. I know I have your gifts and I'll come. And he said, it's okay, no problem. So the gifts, it was not a matter of me coming to pleading, because I never wronged mayuguno in any way. So how can I be bringing him gifts because I wronged him? Why? Why should I do that? I mean, I have other things to do. Why should I be worried to a person that I've not wronged and take a gift just because I want to ask for forgiveness for what? You know? So, days passed by, and I told him, yeah, mayuguno, I'll be coming in on Saturday. That was now on Wednesday. I'll be coming on Saturday to visit you, but on Thursday, I'll be traveling home, you know? Because remember, I'd called him early and told him I'll be going. But then now, to clarify now, that night, the day that now I called him again, I called him and I told him I'll be coming. And that night is the same night that he told me, I told him, oh, my husband wanted to say hi to you. So I gave my husband the phone, and my husband, I dialed a call, and my husband was talking to him, and my husband told him, by the way, my wife will be coming there soon. Then he said, it's okay. So when they were done speaking, I talked to him and I told him, you know what, mayuguno, yeah, like I told you, I'll be coming soon. So I'll be coming on Saturday, and because if I travel on Thursday, I have to go visit my mother first. I know we're in the same county, but I'll be going to visit my mom first. There are some things I have to do, and then on Saturday, I'll come and visit you, you know, because I had promised you bags of cement, so I'll bring them to you, you know, just to say thank you, because you've always been there for me, you know, like we've always helped each other. Mostly he has really helped me on YouTube, you know. So when he came to Mombasa, we did interviews. That is all I can say. Yeah. So I called him and he said it's okay, no problem. And I told him, and by the way, there is this man from the US who used to do bad reactions about your videos. Like your videos, you people, Nyamboanse's people. And he really wants to ask for forgiveness for he did wrong. And I told him, for now, I have forgotten the name, but I'll let you know. What I just wanted to let you know is that he really wants to ask for forgiveness. So are you okay for him to come? Will you welcome him? Mayuguno told me, my dear sister, there is no problem. Let him come. As long as someone has already known his mistake, it is okay for him to come and ask for forgiveness. For me, I have no problem. Let him just come with him. You people, you can just come. I told him, it's okay. Thank you so much. I really appreciate if you've accepted for him to come. And that is how we talked with Mayuguno. And the next day, I texted... sorry for it's really late. I texted King of Traveler. I told him, hi, are you okay? I'm okay. And yeah, I have communicated and they have accepted to receive you. So it is okay. Me, I'll be traveling this date. So if you really need to ask for forgiveness, then you can make the date to be okay with mine too, because me, I'll be traveling early, but you can meet me in Migori. So I never ever traveled with King of Traveler from Mombasa to wherever. I saw those things and they were really heartbreaking. But then it is normal for human beings to say whatever they feel like saying. You know, sometimes you say something not knowing you're hurting somebody's feelings, but it is all right. I man, it's all right. So I traveled home. Before I traveled that day, I called Mayuguno. Hey bro, today is when I'm traveling, so see you on Saturday. He said, no problem. We'll see. You guys are welcome. My friends, I did a video once I reached in Migori County, my mom's place. You guys have seen some of my videos. So I did a video. I called that morning. Not even that morning, the night before the morning, King of Traveler texted me, hey, are we still going? I texted him, yes, I'll be going, because I had already called Mayuguno and I had an appointment with him, and I asked him if you can go. He said it's okay. So for me, I don't think there's any problem. You can just come, you go, you ask for forgiveness, because if you feel sorry, you feel really sorry. You know, I wasn't even supposed to be included in that part of maybe like, you know, bringing someone, or even you know, like forcing someone to come and ask for forgiveness, because some of you are saying it's like this guy was forced to come and ask for forgiveness. Man, you guys, don't say something that you don't know. Don't talk, because today it is me, tomorrow it's you. You know, don't just come and yap on something that you are not sure of, something that you don't know. It is not good. So man, it reached in the morning. I called Mayuguno. I told him, hi bro, yeah, so I'm coming, and I've seen online it's your birthday, so I was thinking of coming with a cake. At least we can celebrate a happy birthday, because it was yesterday and me, I wasn't around, but I feel like appreciating you, you know. And this wasn't even included with part of King of Travel, I don't know, bringing the gifts. In fact, I'm even the one who told King of Travel, bro, if we are going to someone's home, as Luos, we don't go to somebody's home. In our African culture, even you, tell me Kenyans, you don't go and visit somebody empty-handed, you know. And me, I never had bad blood with him. So I was like, okay, fine. I told King of Travel, you know what, we'll be going, okay, fine, let's go. But we need to go with something. So we had 15 bags of cement, of which 10 were from me, 5 were from him. And I bought a cake with my husband. My husband said, okay, this cake, please take it to Mayuguno and tell him thank you so much. I'm a friend, but I'm not around. But please give this to him and tell him thank you. That was how it was. So upon, man, I wish you guys could know how we hustled looking for that cake just to please a friend and just to say thank you. And what did we get in return? Rejection. Rejection of, someone laughing at you sarcastically, someone just wants to make you look like a stupid person. Man, I respect people's opinion. I respect mayuguno. Even though people can say, I went with that guy, I went with the king of traveler without telling him. I wish I knew it was going to be like that. I wouldn't even go there myself as a friend. I wouldn't dare. Because I saw something. I'm your friend. I've told you I'm coming. It's fine. I've arrived. You've welcomed me. You've not welcomed me. Because the moment... okay, let me just continue because I guess I'll lose the flow. So... the guys, we hustled for the cake, looking for the cake here and there, and then finally we got the cake. King of Traveler, they called me. They'd already reached in Migori, so I had to come from home because looking for the cake was a hassle. So found the cake, and then we were together from Migori. We bought 15 bags of cement from Migori, place called Namba. We bought 15 bags of cement. Each was 850 Kenyan shillings. 850 Kenyan shillings times 15. It was almost 13,000. That's like, I don't know what to say, but 13,000. I don't know, 13,000. Yeah, it was 13,000 Kenyan shillings. You can put it in your rate and you can see. And, yeah, 13,000 and something, plus carrying and everything. We had to hire somebody to carry the bags of cement up to their place, and it wasn't, man, guys, even if it is a shilling and you misuse it, it is someone's money. Someone sweat for it. Even if you never loved it, you would have just told us, you know what, Brandy, just go back with your bags of cement. Man, I would have been very happy, 100%. Because until now, I don't know where the bags of cement are. So, we reached at mayuguno's place. I was on a motorbike. We reached first of all at Nyabohanse. Then there was one guy who recognized me and told me, Brandy, you're the one who came last time. Yeah, please, let's go. And before that man, there was a guy who came on the stage, and I told him, yeah, we are going to mayuguno's place. No, me, I cannot take you there. Ask him why. No, I don't like. Told him, okay, fine. Then there was this man who said, I remember you, Brandy. I remember you from a lady from Mombasa, mayuguno's friend. I'll take you there. He took us there. Upon arriving, I was on a motorbike, and the white car was at the back of me, and mayuguno was going down to shower into the river, and he told me, I am going to shower to the river, I'm coming back, give me a few minutes, I'm coming back. Guys, trust you me, as we went there, happy soul, me, I was this kind of a lady that I'm happy, I'm seeing a friend, and I'm so happy to meet you, my friend, long time, how are you doing, how's everything, but only to get such kind of a rejection even upon arrival. And remember, he did not even see the guy yet. The guy was in the car. King of Traveler was in the car. And I was on a motorbike. And I arrived, and he was walking out, saying he is going to shower. I said, it's all right. No problem. Guys, mayuguno kept us for 1 good hour. He never knew the guy that was in the car. But as a friend, which kind of treatment did I get? He kept me there for 1 good hour. 1 good hour. I called, he wasn't picking. And I said, it's all right. I had little patience because I knew maybe he's shooting something, maybe he's doing something. If you have a friend who has told you she's coming and you've accepted, I wish she would have even told me, Brand, you know what, I'm too busy, I don't want you. It would have been okay. I would have been very, very much okay. Other than someone seeing it as a content and want me to be look like a bad person. You see, I felt so bad. He arrived, mayuguno arrived after 1 hour. I kept on asking those guys, where's mayuguno? Before he arrived, where's mayuguno? Where's mayuguno? Oh, he has gone to shower. Where's the wife? The wife has also gone to shower. I'm like, yo, okay, fine. And you know, it is better for you to tell me where I have wronged you before you give me that kind of treatment. I'm a human being. I have feelings too. So I feel like this hate never started the immediate time they saw King of Travel. Because if mayuguno was a genuine friend and I told him I'm coming, I've even called him, hey, I'm in Migori, I'm on my way, he would have just told me, just go back. My friends, I would have been very, very much happy, 100%. But now, he kept us for that 1 hour. He came back. He called me. He told me, you know what, Brandy? If it's that man, I'm sorry, I can't do a video with him. I told him, mayuguno, this is not a matter of doing a video. This is not a matter of shooting content. This is a matter of forgiveness. This guy wants forgiveness. mayuguno told me, I have no choice, Brandy. You're my friend. I respect you. You're my sister. But you have to go. I told him, it's okay. No problem. I will leave. But this guy just wanted to ask for forgiveness. But it is okay. I respect your decision. And I asked him, you can't even forgive this guy. Like, you can't even come out and, you know, tell him something. mayuguno was like, Brandy, that person, no, that one I can't. I told him, it's okay, no problem. And he told me, but let me talk to Marwa and see if he agrees. I have no problem. I gave him like 5 minutes. I don't know whether he communicated to Marwa or not. There's a mosquito trying to bite me. I don't know whether he talked to Marwa or not. So upon coming outside, all I could see is mayuguno filming. He came out shooting. And I was like, what? I was like, why are you shooting, bro? You know, I was just asking myself in my heart, like, why are you shooting, you know? Then he's coming out, starting saying, oh, Faith, coming out saying, guys, I have visitors, these people, I never knew they were coming. And I'm like, what? Then I did what? I now started filming. Now, the video that I've posted, that was the beginning. Before another lady came and started interfering. I don't want to mention her name because that was the first time for me to meet her. I don't want to talk bad about her, but my God in heaven, let God in heaven judge you. Let God in heaven judge you. So upon mayuguno coming, you know, and started filming, I removed my camera. I also started filming because I was like, this guy, why is he filming and saying things that are not true? Because I told him I'm coming. And if the issue is about the person that is there, I told you it's a man from America who has been doing bad reactions about you. I have forgotten the name, but he used to do bad reactions about you. If he had issues, he would have told me, Brandy, we are not in good terms with all the reactors. What you can do, kindly look for a name for me. Then I'll let you know whether he can be able to come or not. Me telling mayuguno, it skipped my mind. Not telling him the name. It was not by purpose. It just skipped my mind. And also because it was my first time to meet that guy. And I have a lot. I was really dealing with a lot. And also me breastfeeding and everything. I just find myself being very bad forgetful. I don't know why, but that is it to me. If I saw some saying, oh, I've breastfeeded, I have 4 kids, that is you with your body. I don't want to care. You are not God, but I'm telling the truth. So whether you like it or not, that is the truth. I don't know how to lie about it. So some people coming here laughing, they were laughing. I saw the comments and everything, laughing, oh, I have 4 kids, I can never forget, I'm getting, she getting old. Like, seriously, can you talk bad about your fellow woman like that? Are you forgetting you have kids? Are you forgetting you have kids that will soon marry or that will soon also have children? Man, you don't do that to your fellow woman. You don't do that. So I really felt so bad. And upon mayuguno starting filming and saying, oh, this is my sister here, never told me he's coming with a visitor. And I felt so bad because I told him I'll be coming with someone. I wouldn't have asked. Then what was the aim for, what's the aim for me asking, you know? To cut the story, long story short, we talked and he was like, okay, fine, it's you people. It's for him to book, it's for King of Traveler to book an appointment to go and meet the boss. And I'm like, yeah, it's okay. That is good. Whatever they discuss, that is upon them. Me, I'm not there. The guy wanted to ask for forgiveness. And I asked you if I could tag him along. And you say, yeah, tag him along, no problem. And that is why I came with him. And another woman, I don't know to say a mother. I don't know to say a lady. I don't know because I don't know whether she's married. I don't know. I can't say. I really felt so bad. Because when she came, she was trying to incite, like to put more salt on something that was not there. Because she found when actually we were done talking, you know. But mayuguno called her. On the video, mayuguno called her. And she was like, oh, King of Traveler, you're here. Na, 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 na. Faith Brandy, you're here. Like, I even greeted her in a jovial heart. I even greeted her in a good way. Because, I mean, I never ever meant any harm. You know? And, guys, one thing I've always learned in life. Never judge a book by its cover. Never ever judge a book by its cover. You might find people still talking. You enter. You don't know what is happening. Even if you've asked and you have been told what it is, you still want to drag me just to put my name down. It is so sad. And that is why I'm saying, what is her name? Minhawi. Yeah. Minhawi. Let me tell you, Minhawi, the God that I do serve is not asleep. That is all I can tell you. Because that was the day that I met you. I've never ever met you before. I've never even checked your videos. That is the day that I saw you and I know you're called Minhawi. Maybe you might see people being on internet or even posting videos, maybe checking other people's videos. Some of us don't even check other people's videos. Like I never even knew you existed. That is the day that I knew you. And I was just like, oh, Minhawi, oh, fine. Just to say I've only like heard of you, you know, something like that. But now, I've never even, like, checked your videos, you know? Because I only heard the name Minhawi from mayuguno's channel, you know? I'm like, oh, Minhawi, okay, fine. So, you know, there's some names if you hear and you're like, oh, this is this. But I have never, ever met you. That was the first day for us meeting. And I was like, hey, hi, long time. Yeah, I've only been hearing about you. That's all. That's all. But I've never, ever even tapped my screen to watch you. And my friends were like, hey, Brandy, I'm seeing your name being tarnished down. This and this is happening. What's not happening? That is when I was like, what's not going on? Then went and saw you know, you're trying to scatter things so hard, like you're so mad, like I'm the one who pissed you off, you know. Like now it's not King of Travel. Now it's Faith Brandy, yeah? It's Faith that has really, really pissed you off. You have to talk about Faith Brandy. I have no problem with you. But the Lord that I do serve, this God is not sleeping. This God is not sleeping. I wish even the cake mayuguno would have given to the needy children. Me, I can poison mayuguno. I mean, how you said it with your mouth, mayuguno could have died. Am I that stupid to put poison in a cake? Do I even know how to bake a cake? Really? Do I? Why would you think of something so bad, something so evil for someone that you've never even interacted with, even have a... Damn. I leave it to God.